Good evening, everyone. It's Miss Cece here. I am so happy to be back today. Today is Monday, so you all know what that means. Monday is self-esteem. Now, for the last 4 weeks, we have talked about who I am, goals, dreams, aspirations, paths to happiness. And you may wonder what that all has to do with self-esteem. Well, we'll talk about that, okay? We're going to figure that out. How does being happy have anything to do with self-esteem? So we learned about how to create our own path to happiness by identifying our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, right? We have learned that those same things are passions. So when you're passionate about something, it's like, wow. We've learned about things that we want to accomplish. So those are all of the goals. Those are goals, dreams, desires, passions, things that we want to accomplish. We talked about that. We know that aspiration is a strong desire to achieve something great. It is our ambition. It is passion. Jaden, are you getting this?
Yes, please.
All right. So we also talked about influencers and influences. So do you remember what we talked about when we talked about influences and influencers?
Influence are the people who influence you to do the things that that interest you,
Okay.
that's into you,
Okay. So influencers can be both what? It could be two things. An
good
influence
and
can
bad.
be right, it could be a negative and a positive. Just because it's a negative doesn't mean it's bad, but it can be bad. Okay, so we're going to identify the difference between negative and bad. Okay, so a negative influence may be something that, if I say, Jaden, I want you to take out the garbage every day. And if you do that, then I will give you a reward at the end of the week. Is that a good influence or a negative, a positive influence or a negative influence?
Positive
Positive influence, because I'm trying to teach you what?
to take out the garbage.
Okay, but what is that part of?
Responsibilities.
What did you say?
Responsibilities.
Awesome. You hit it right on the nail. Responsibilities. Now, if I was a friend of yours and I say, Jaden, let's go and um, do something that could get us in trouble, like let's throw this ball into Mr. Smith's back window. It's broken anyway. Is that a good influence, a negative influence, or a positive influence?
Negative.
Negative influence. Now, I may be your best friend. You may want to just be with me, but you may not want to do that. So that's a negative uh, influence. Very good. So we're going to also learn how to love ourselves. And we talked about that last week. We also want to understand how unique we are. What does that word mean, unique?
How good
Do you
we
know?
are.
How good? Well, I want you to write that word down, unique, Unique. And I want you to research that word for me. You know what that word means? Research? You know what that means?
Yes, ma'am.
What does it mean?
To go and look it up.
Very good. Awesome. Okay, so I wanted you to research the word unique. And I want you to be able to see how you are unique. So, okay? We're going to also learn how we contribute to the world that we live in. And we're going to also learn how to appreciate and love the skin we're in. Okay? We are going to learn about our strengths and our needs. What's a strength? Did anybody else join? Or just me and you, Jaden?
Tyreek joined.
Hi, Tyreek. How are you? Tyreek, can you hear? Okay, he may not hear me yet, but when you when you hopefully he'll be able to chime in as soon as he checks in, but I'll check back with him. Okay, so we learned about what strengths and needs are. Strengths are the things that we're really, really good at. Needs are things that we want to do better at, right? So, Jaden, if I remember correctly, are you the one who wants to be the athlete?
Yes,
Good
please.
afternoon, ma'am.
Oh, hi, Tyreek. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma'am. How are you?
I am wonderful. I am so glad to hear your voice and see that you
Yes,
joined
ma'am.
us. I want y'all to start telling your friends too, okay? Tell your friends to join in. They're going to learn stuff that's going to really help them. And it's not, hard stuff. It's stuff that we already know. We just have to learn how to put it in perspective for ourselves. That's another big word, perspective. I think I'll give that word to y'all to look up also. So, uh, Tyreek, we're looking up the word unique, unless you know what it is and you could
Please.
tell us.
Unique?
Yes.
I don't know. I gotta search it.
Okay, so write it down, UNIQUE, and you're going to do the research to find out how you are unique. Now, Jaden is unique, you're unique, I'm unique. So what does that mean? So we're going to learn what that means, okay?
Wonderful.
So we're going to also learn, like I said, about our strengths and our needs. We're going to identify the good things that are within us, and we're going to learn how to turn our needs into strengths. Y'all ready for this? We've been talking
Yes,
about
please.
this
Yes,
since we
please.
began. Next slide, please. Who are you? Now, remember I told you that I was going to give you the form to fill out? Here's one of the forms. I would like for you,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you
I see that.
can print it out, if you can print them out and fill it in and save it for you so that we can talk about it at a different time. Okay? Because we're going to have fun learning about who we are. So you're going to fill this out. You're going to complete each sentence. I am, and explain it. I like, and explain it from your point of view, from your perspective. I am really good at, from your perspective. Everyone says I should do more of what? What do they think? What does other people think that you're really, really good at? The next
Running.
sentence is that hold on to it because you're going to complete that questionnaire, okay? Help you understand who you are.
I done
The
my
next question, say that again.
seven. I done my.
I'm sorry.
I done my
I didn't. Who is that?
third sprayer.
Hi, Ren. You came in. Hi, welcome.
Hi,
I have
ma'am.
three smart individuals right here, right now with me. I am so pleased. Okay, so we're on slide 2. Ren, when you get a chance, you could go back to the live stream that happened today, and you can pull all of you can pull all this information up because it'll replay for the week. Okay, so you don't have to listen to me again, but I want you to go get the worksheets so that you can print them out and use them to help you. So the
Okay,
next
ma'am.
question okay,
Okay.
great. The next question you're going to answer, we're in the middle of the page. I want to be a blank. when I grow up? So you're going to fill that out from your perspective. Okay? Next question you're going to answer is, I believe I can do this because I enjoy what? So remember, we're talking about what you want to be when you grow up. I believe that you can do that because you enjoy doing what? What connects you to what you want to grow up and be and how you enjoy it? What is it that you enjoy that you want to be able to grow up and be that? Okay? Do y'all
Yes,
understand that?
miss.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
The
Yes,
next,
ma'am.
say that again.
Please.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. The next question you're going to answer is, I know I know that to enjoy life, I must make smart choices. Well, that's just a statement, basically. I know that to enjoy life, I must make smart choices. So, what's a smart choice? Anybody?
When you do something smart,
What's something smart?
Okay. Achieving your goals.
Say that again.
Achieving your goals.
Achieving your goals. Yeah, that's a smart choice. That's a really, really smart choice. I'm not going to tell you no lie. So, smart choices are things that can do what? Help who?
Pardon? The smart choice. Help yourself.
Smart
so
choices,
Help yourself.
yes, they can help you. Making smart choices help you to
Mm.
have a better life. So, your mom says, Ren, go down the street and pick up some orange juice so we can have breakfast in the morning. We can have some orange juice for breakfast in the morning. And you don't want to go, so you lollygag and you play around and you play around and you play
that's
around
his fault.
until it's, say that again?
That is his fault.
Yeah, and then you can't go to the store. So was that a smart choice to lollygag?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Was no, not a smart choice. So what would have been a smart choice?
Go to orange juice.
Go to the shop.
Say that again.
Go
Go
to
to the shop.
orange juice.
Go do
Really,
what you
ma'am.
were asked to do. Yes, Ren, you agree? Go do what you
Love
have to
it.
do, right? If you have to do something, if your mom or your dad or your teacher or someone gives you a directive, asks you to do something, and you go and do it, is that a smart choice?
No, ma'am.
No. If they say go to the store and get that orange juice before the store closed, and you play around and you miss the
That's
store
why.
closed,
That's a good choice.
that's not a smart choice.
Oh.
Because now you can't have orange juice for breakfast, and you may love orange juice. So you ended up playing around. That's not a smart choice. Smart choices are sometimes even doing things that you don't particularly want to do, but do it and do a good job of it so that it could be done. Right? What would happen if you went to the store? As soon as your mom said, Ren, go to the store, or Tyreek, or Jaden, go to the store, get that orange juice before the store closed, and you jump up and you get dressed and you go to the store and you get the orange juice and you come back. How's your mom going to feel about you?
Happy.
Happy. How's that going
Proud.
to make you feel?
Proud.
She's going to feel what, Jaden?
Proud.
Proud. How's that going to make you feel?
Happy inside.
Happy and very for you.
Exactly. It's going to make you feel good. So making smart choices can make you feel good inside, right? Someone says, let's throw that rock in that window and break that glass. Let's see how it sounds. And you say, nah, I'm not going to do that because I'll get in trouble. If I get caught, I will get in trouble. And even though I don't see anybody, somebody may be looking at me, right? So you want to make sure that you make smart choices and you walk away from things that could be negative influences. Walk away from. So always remember, I want y'all to fill that slide out, that form worksheet, because I want you to be able to know what choices that you are able to revert to go back to make the choices to make you what? Is anybody there?
Wonderful.
What are these choices going to make you feel?
Happy.
Great.
Happy.
Wonderful.
How many of you get tired of being happy? If you get tired of being happy, just let me know now. You ever get tired of being
Not
happy?
me.
Me neither.
Please.
I love being happy. Right? Happy is a good feeling. We're going to talk about that word too in a little while. So next slide, please. Is there any questions that we have so far about that worksheet that is in front of us that we had? Any questions?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So the next slide we're going to talk about is envisioning your growth and happiness. First question is, who are the people that inspire you to be the best person? Who are the people that inspire you to be the best person? Ren, tell me.
My granny.
Aw, that's sweet. What did she tell you to do or not to do so that you can be the best person?
She always tell me to be here.
To behave. Very good. So that's how she talks to you.
Yes,
Huh?
ma'am.
All right. Why does that inspire you? What makes that inspire you? What?
Because I love her.
Cause you
I
what?
love her. I love her.
That is awesome. That is really awesome. What is it about her that you admire the most?
She always tell me to behave and she want me to grow up to be a good boy.
See? So when you grow up, you could be not only a good boy, but someone who makes smart choices,
That's sweet.
right? So remember when we were, when we closed our eyes and we envisioned the person that we admire the most and how they inspire us and how we want to, if there's someone that we want to be like, we want something about them we want to be like, we want to have a little bit of that they have, that goodness, that kindness, that smartness, that swag, right? That motivation, that persistence. Those are things that we look for in people that motivate us, that inspire us, that we admire. So how did it feel when you thought about your own accomplishments? Did you remember when you closed your eyes and you imagined seeing yourself 5 years and 10 years from now? Remember that? We did that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So remember the choices that you made in your head? Were you happy at the end of that
Yeah.
imagination? Yeah, it made you feel really, really good. I know when I used to first learn how to look at my future, which sounds kind of funny, but yeah, if you're looking at 5 years from now or 10 years from now, you're really looking at your future and you want to see how you're going to turn out. And you know that by the choices that you make, how you turn out will determine whether you're happy or not happy. Do y'all understand that? Everybody get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes,
choices,
ma'am.
we all have choices. Say that again, Ren.
Yes, ma'am. Mama, I ask a question.
Okay, what's the question?
If they feel happy all the time,
Say that again.
the, Mama was saying yes.
Oh, okay. You sounded like you said, are you happy all the time? Can anyone be
I
happy
am.
all the time?
Yes.
Huh?
No.
Someone can be
No.
happy all
Yes,
the time?
ma'am.
No,
Even
Yes,
please.
when they're
ma'am.
tired and hungry and not feeling good, they could be happy?
No, I do not be happy when I'm hungry. I be
Yeah,
very
sometimes you're
angry.
not always happy. There's different emotions, there's different feelings that we deal with. So, you know, making sure that we keep a check on ourselves and keeping, doing the things that we know that is going to keep us happy, that's important. But yeah, there's different emotions. So, I want y'all to check out some of the other groups that happens throughout the week. Do you go to the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday groups?
Yes, please.
Any one of you? Okay, good. That's
Yes,
very good because they really, on Thursday, they talk about emotional intelligence. So that's important. And anger management, conflict resolution, all those things have to do with emotions.
Okay.
Okay. What is happy? Is happy an emotion?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Definitely.
So next slide, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who's that? Who just came in? Hi, how do you say your name, Ramar?
Yes, ma'am.
That is a really nice name. Hi, Miss Cece. How are you? Are you good today? Ramar,
Yes, ma'am.
are you good today?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay, so we started already. So we're on the fourth slide, and
Man,
we're
I was
going to
trying to
talk
get
about.
on,
That's okay. All
but
of
I was
this
watching it
is
from off of YouTube.
okay. Wonderful. Ooh, that's good. I didn't even know we were on YouTube. I got to go check that out. So we're on the fourth slide. All of these slides are available to y'all, even after I finish. Okay, y'all could go back and y'all can print up these slides. You can print up the worksheets. You could just have it on the computer and write in the answers, and we'll go through them when we get back together again next Monday. Okay, but we're talking about positive influences. Now, remember that there are going to be positive influences and negative influences. And if you know anything about life, there's always a polarity. Polarity means that there's an opposite. Okay? So there's up and down, there's in and what's the opposite? What's the opposite of in? Come on in, Kaylin. Come on. What's the opposite of in?
Oh,
Oh,
Out. Very good. So what's
oh,
the opposite of positive?
negative.
Very good. Awesome. So positive influences are good things that others think and say about you. Those are influences. What other people say or think about you. Negative influences are things that are said about you that may need improvement, right? If you don't change your socks every day, you wash up, you take a whole bath, you put lotion on your feet, and you don't change your socks, but you put on the same dirty socks. Is that a behavior that needs to be improved?
yes, ma'am.
Why is that?
Because it could cause an infection.
Absolutely. It could cause an infection. The socks may be dirty and start smelling. Very good. So some negative
See?
influences, if your mom says, those socks stink, you need to throw them in the garbage. That's an
Or
influence
wash them.
and it's a negative influence. But what is it going to do? It's going to make you do what? Improve.
Pardon, ma'am?
That type of negative influence will help you improve your hygiene, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So then after a while, every time you take a shower or a bath and you lotion your feet, you're going to put on clean, fresh socks. So it becomes habit. It becomes a habit. Positive influences are good things that others think and say about you. Negative influences can be helpful in your improvement. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Or they could be influences that need to be gone away, eliminated, extracted, thrown out
And
because they are not helpful to you but harmful. So if I say Ramal, did I say that right? Say your name again for me.
Ramar.
Ramar? Raymar.
Yes,
If I
ma'am.
say Raymar, go in the store and steal that candy because I don't have any money and I'll share it with you. And you go in that store and you steal that candy. Was that a positive influence or a negative influence?
Negative, negative, negative.
Negative. Guess what happened when you went and stole that candy?
I was arrested.
You got caught. Yeah, the police came. And then you're looking at me like it's all
excuse
your
me,
fault,
ma'am.
but who did it? Who did it? Who did the
Ma'am,
deed? Yes.
a policeman
If
could
you
be
go into
working there and he don't know.
say that
Yeah, boy.
exactly.
Policeman
Exactly.
could
So
be
doing
cashier too.
anything negative, following negative influences can cause you harm. Okay? So I want y'all to be very clear about that. Someone can tell you to do something that you know is bad and you do it and you get caught and you get in trouble. You have to deal with that. You accepted that negative influence. You accepted it. No one made you do it. You did it on your own accord. Okay? So both
Yes, ma'am.
positive and negatives can be good or bad. And you want to make sure that you have a true sense of who you are so that you can allow yourself to do better things that are more challenging. So if you have a negative influence that says, you know, you're not doing good in school, you're not doing your homework, you're not doing well in
Ma'am,
school, and you're going to get left back. Now that's
ma'am,
negative influence. Yes.
ma'am. The person that originally teach you in classroom physically, how come she's not here?
There are other professors, other therapists that come on. I do Mondays. This is my first time meeting you, so don't leave. Stay with us and enjoy. Okay? You'll see them tomorrow. You'll see Lydia tomorrow. I'm not sure. Nadia,
Ma'am, you got
Lydia
Lisa, Samson.
might be. Ali, Sade, Miss Sade, Miss Lydia, Miss Sade, and Miss Tanya. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and me on Monday. Okay? Is that okay with you? Sir? Raymar? I'm not sure if he's still there. Okay. So let's get back to it. Negative and positive influences can be good or bad for you. So you want to make sure that you are only going to do things that's going to allow you to do better with the things that you find challenging. So if it's a negative influence, you're not doing good in school, you're
Can you
not
hear
going
me
to
now?
pass your grade. I can, oh, Ramar? Yes, I can hear you now. Good, good.
Right.
So those things can make you want to change. They may be challenging. What if you have difficulty with math and so you don't do good in math? You don't listen, you don't study, you don't listen. But then when you start taking that as a challenge, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to do better. I can do better. I will do better. Then you start seeing that the negatives can turn into positives. Okay? Got it? Everybody understand that?
Please. Yes, please.
So what if you have too much positive? Like, I'm the best. I'm the greatest. And no one can touch me. I am all that in a bag of chips. You ever heard that saying before? Have y'all ever
No.
heard that saying before? I am all that and a bag of chips.
Yes, please.
That means that I am so much. So too much positive can be it can create a false sense of grandeur, like you're better than everyone else. And we don't want to think like that, right? Because we're not better than anyone else. We are equal with other people, okay? And too negative influence can give you a false sense that you can't achieve greatness. Oh, I can't do math. I can't do this. I can't do anything. Then that tells you that you can't achieve anything. Who wants to live like that? Not me. Any one of you?
No,
Huh?
please.
No. So you give yourself a little bit of, you accept the negative to help you change. You continue with the positive or the positives that are good so that it can balance you out. And what happens when you get that balance? When you're doing well, you're motivated, you're pushing hard to do something. What does that do for you? Makes you feel what?
Great.
It makes you feel good inside when you're the one who's doing it. Even if someone else is pushing you to force you. You know, I remember there was a time, because y'all know that I'm American, I'm from the US, and growing up here is a different experience than growing up over in Barbados. And so some of the negative things that we hear here are not the same. And what it would do to me when I would hear the negative, someone would say, you can't do this and you can't do that. In my mind, I would be like, you know what? I'm going to show them I can
Mom,
do it. Yes.
Mama story was Bayesian.
You did?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you know what? One day I'll be a true full Bayesian. If you say that I can be a Bayesian, I will be. I love Barbados. I live there. It's just that I'm here in US right now. Okay?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we're going to go to the next slide. I told you that we're going to create a portrait of me, which means you. And this is what I want you to copy. I want you to print this out. This is what I want you to fill out. When you look at who you are, when you ask the question, who am I? Who am I? Yeah, I'm Miss Cece, but who am I? What is the positive things about me? What is the negative things about me? What do others think about me? What is the positive things they think about me? What is the negative things they think about me? Okay? Do y'all see that? I want y'all to complete this form. I know I asked y'all to do it last week, but I don't know if you were able to understand what I was saying, but this is how it's supposed to look. Did anybody do this work?
Ma'am, they
The
my first
portrait
time in
of
the
me?
class.
I'm sorry? Oh, yes, I know, Rima. Ran, Tyreek,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Jaden, did y'all do this? Did y'all do this?
Yes, ma'am.
The who am
Please.
I? The positive things you
I
tell
do that.
yourself, the negative things you tell yourself, what others think of you, all the positive things that they say about you, all the negative things they say about you. Your goals. What do you want to do? What is it you want to be? What is the positive things about your goals? What is the negative things about your goals? Will your goals help you to grow? Will they make you better at what you do? What are they going to how is it how are they negative? Okay? And how are they positive? And what do others expect of me? Now we live in a world where are we by ourselves, or is there other people?
Other people.
Other people. So we live in a world where we share the world with other people, and other people have expectations of us. So we want to
Ma'am.
know, we want to think about it. What is the positive expectations that they have of us? What are the negative expectations they have of us? So
Ma'am.
something positive may be, yes?
Ma'am, this is the first class that actually interesting out of all my normal classes at school, on my online classes.
Well, this class, I'm going to tell you something. This class will help you be a better you. Not today or tomorrow, but it's work. It's daily work that you have to do on building you. Going to school, learning your social studies, learning your science, learning your math, all of those things are very, very important because they help you academically. Okay? They
Yes,
help
ma'am.
you progress to the jobs that you may want to do, the goals that you may want to reach. What I am teaching you is how you get yourself in line to do those things, to be the scientist or the social studies teacher or the whatever it is that you want to be, the farmer, the athlete. Those are the things. So you have to learn who you are in order for you to go to where you want to go. Okay? So even though this is kind of work, this is work on self. Not to be given into the teacher, but work for you to give into yourself. Okay? Everybody got that? Yes?
Yes,
Do
please.
y'all understand? Do you understand when I say that you're working on yourself?
Yes, please.
Yes? Okay. So the next slide, please. So you're going to fill that out and fill it in, write it, and look at it. Think about it. Self-esteem. Now, this whole group is about self-esteem, excuse me. How do you see yourself? Where do you fit in? What do you think? What do you think of yourself? What are others saying about you? In order for you to answer those questions, it is necessary for you to understand yourself. You will have self-conscious thoughts that will help you understand how you fit into the world and how you associate with others and how they associate with you. So if you go to school, would you wear your pajamas? Who would wear their pajamas to school? Hello? Okay, so you wouldn't wear your pajamas to school because you would want to make sure that people are not going to look at you funny. So you're going to wear things that you know is going to make you fit in. Okay? Next slide, please. Are y'all still hanging in there with me? Hello? Tiffany, can you tell if they're still there? Because I can't hear anyone. Okay, well, I'm going to continue because we only have a few more minutes. So when you look at yourself and your future, what do you see? Do you see your successes? You may be a small cub now, but when you stand up, you're a big lion inside. And in order for you to do that, you have to believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself. You must believe that you can accomplish the goals that you want. The next slide, please. Steps to success. Now, self-esteem, success, goals are all tied in. And how we learn is we learn from each other, both the negative and the positive things about ourselves. The good thing is that we can accept the positive things and allow it to continue to grow within us. So if someone says, you are so smart, you can accept that and continue to try to be smart and smarter. You should only accept the negatives if you you should only accept the negatives if by you accepting it, it will change your behavior. Wash your feet, put on new socks. It changes the behavior and it will be helpful toward your growth. But if you do not have, you do not have to accept negative things and that makes you feel sad or angry. If someone says you're so stupid or you're so ugly or you're not tall enough or you're too fat, you don't have to accept that. Accept that. Shane? My understanding is that the Zoom ended, so the children are not connected. All right, we're going to end here, and we'll pick back up from where we left off next week, Monday, 3 o'clock. See you then. Peace.